Hello, namaste, and welcome Radio Zindagi listeners. I'm RJ Renuka, and today we have another exciting show with Amit Inamdar. You are going to get the power-packed 30 minutes of information on how Amit helps his clients before, during, and after home ownership. We always welcome you to call us at 510-770-1550 to ask a question on the radio. However, if you are unable to get in, you can always submit a question for a personal response. Just go to Amit's website, ownsweethome.net, and click on the radio show link to submit your question. Hey, and you can always find Amit Inamdar just by searching his name on Google. So let's hear more from Amit. Hello, Amit.
Hello, Renuka. Hello, friends, and Own Sweet Home, and welcome to my show, Power Hour with me, Amit Inamdar. Today's topic may sound light, however, here at Own Sweet Home, we take it very seriously. It's all about helping you during all stages of your home ownership. That is before you buy, during your ownership, and as you decide to sell. For me, it's not exclusively always about business. It's about valued interactions with my clients who become friends after the transaction. This friendship is cherished throughout the lifetime.
So listeners, Amit is both real estate and mortgage broker, and you get one-stop advice from a single person, saving you time and money. Today we are discussing how Amit helps you, whether it is before, during your home ownership, or after when you plan to sell. So if you have any questions, 510-770-1550.
Yes, Renuka, keeping in touch with my clients and friends is very important to me. On business side, I do that by providing annual home ownership review, as well as annual mortgage planning meeting. I also offer a rate monitoring service that helps my clients reduce their monthly payments in an event the rates drop. I know all my clients are busy with work, releases, and social events. That is why I'm here to keep you on the top of all events around you. To make it ongoing fun, we even recently started a new program called Fun Day Monday, a unique way to put fun into the real estate and mortgage business.
Fun Day Monday sounds catchy and exciting. Tell us more about this one, Amit.
Right. This year we decided to give away $25 Amazon gift card every month for those who answer a question correctly. For month of February, the question was, in 1967, in which country the successful heart transplant surgery was done for the first time? And the choices were Canada, Netherlands, England, and South Africa.
So listeners, do you know where it happened first? Think.
All right.
Michael here is saying, yes, I know.
So Michael knows, and we could have entered his name in the drawing. But here we had around, 63 plus entries that answered the question correctly and were entered to win. And so this month's winner was Netra from Fremont, California, and she received a $25 gift card from Amazon, which was, of course, directly emailed through Amazon websites directly to her email address. So it was pretty easy to do.
Amit, I watched the video. So is that video available for the listeners to watch?
Absolutely. Just send me an email. I'll forward you the link, or just search for Fun Day Monday Amit Inamdar and you will get to my video. It's really hilarious. It was sent to all the participants and was also published on the YouTube and Facebook. Definitely worth watching. My whole family participated. I think we should advertise this also on the radio show. What do you think?
Yes, I think it will be a very good idea, Amit.
Right, and we will probably put a link of the questions and the entry on the Own Sweet Home webpage also. So anybody who is listening can go and participate beginning month of March.
Yep, that sounds like a great idea, Amit. We should definitely do it. So, Amit, tell us how you help your clients before the home ownership.
Right. The real estate and home loans are tied together, and they are just like two sides of the same coin. So before home ownership, the first thing to do is analyze your financial situation by analyzing all the documents needed for loan qualification. I will analyze clients' credit, debts, income, and assets to understand their true mortgage qualification. This puts the boundaries on how much loan or home you can afford. Also, depending on the loan program and also type of home, the loan qualification actually varies. Once I have determined the boundaries, next we do is neighborhood selection.
So I'm surprised. I mean, don't most of the borrowers or the buyers know where they want to live?
Of course, sure they do. They have friends and family living in different neighborhoods, and they may want to be close to them. However, many times the family requirements and ability to afford comes into play. If you want good schools, decent neighborhoods, or certain neighborhood amenities, you may be limited by the choice of neighborhoods. I had a very nice couple visit last week. They want to purchase a home on the peninsula. They are okay living in an apartment-style home as their work life is important to them from the standpoint of commute. So we decided to focus on those neighborhoods. They would love to be in a single-family home. However, that means moving across the bay and compromising work commute.
That's interesting. So listeners, you are listening to Power Hour with Amit Inamdar. If you have any questions regarding real estate and loans, number is 510-770-1550, 510-770-1550. So Amit, many first-time home buyers have like very common questions before buying a home, like what to buy, where to buy, when to buy, how much can they afford, how is the market, will the market fall after they purchase, and like so on and on.
Right. It looks like we have a caller. Michael? Yep. Okay. Hi, One Sweet Home. This is Amit. How can I help?
Hi, Amit. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your name?
My name is Anil.
Anil, go ahead.
I have a home here in San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
We bought that 2 years back. So
Congratulations.
how do I know how much home I can afford for my second home? Is there a way I can calculate that?
That depends on multiple factors, okay? Whether you want to sell your current home and buy another, if you want to keep your current home and buy another, or if you want to rent your current home and buy another, okay? Or
I want to rent my current home and buy another.
Right. Okay. So that's definitely doable. And then what we do is we somehow figure out the possible rental income from the house to compensate against your mortgages and property tax and HOA dues or insurances that you may have. And we used some level of lender guidelines to figure out how much max you will qualify for. So the best thing to do, since those answers to those questions are going to be very personal, just call me, Anil, after the show at 510-364-6686, and I'll be able to kind of give you at least a brief idea over the phone based on my rules of thumb that I use to figure things out.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Anil.
Anil, you can also search Amit Inam, the real estate broker, on Google, and you will be able to contact Amit that way also.
Right. So, Renuka, you asked me, how do people know, or they have common questions, and there are tons of them, and you're absolutely right. However, there are even some more questions I may add to the list of questions you had, like how does the home buying process work in California? With homes and neighborhoods being old, what do you look for? What are real estate contracts? What does active, pending, sold means? And the school districts? And how do you negotiate a deal to become a happy homeowner? Or how do you buy one and sell one? Or sell first or buy later? You know, things like that, all kinds of combination. And so there are tons and tons of questions the home buyers have that sometimes they don't even know that they don't even know those type of questions.
Hello, Radio Zindagi listeners. Today we are talking about helping you before, during, and after your home ownership. If you have any questions for Amit, feel free to call the studio line 510-770-1550. So, Amit, you always talk about the education, and education is the key to successful home ownership experience.
Right.
That's true, right?
Absolutely. The education is always a key to successful anything. So, I have developed a first-time home buyer webinar. This evergreen webinar is about all aspects of home buying process, starting with market conditions, affordability, loan qualification, neighborhood selection, and all the questions that we basically talked about earlier. So we have another caller here, so let's take the call. Hello, this is Amit. How can I help?
Hi, Amit. Good afternoon. This is Ravi from Santa Clara. I have a question about property tax.
Yes, Ravi, how can I
have
help?
first installment due in April. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to make that payment.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, I'll be delinquent for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So what is its impact on my credit history or on the taxes? Means there will be a penalty, I know, but can I take the penalty also on the tax thing?
First of all, I'm not a tax advisor, can't advise you on that, number one. But the thing is, I don't think the property tax delinquency gets reported to the credit bureaus. I haven't seen anything like that happening in the past. So I don't think there will be an impact on the credit score from that standpoint. However, the lenders may come to know because when you bought the home, you paid for something called a tax service fee. And there are companies who actually monitor who gets delinquent on the taxes. And since the county has the first right of owning the property or taking away the property from you, the lenders will come to know, and the lenders may call you and see what's going on, why you haven't paid it. And eventually, as you said, you are going to pay the delinquencies and the taxes, so you will be in okay shape from that standpoint, Ravi. All right?
Okay, thank you, Amit.
Thank
for
you, Ravi.
the information.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye. So,
Listeners, Amit talked about the first time home buyer webinar. Yes, this webinar is free and easily accessible online on Amit's website, ownsweethome.net, that is OWNsweethome.net. If you want to learn about current market and home buying, you can view the first time home buyer webinar. If you are a first time home buyer or just want to feel comfortable with the home buying process, do visit the website and listen to the recorded webinar. This will not only give you the overview of the home buying process, it will also pre-qualify you, let you know more about neighborhood selections and school selections, etc. Link is located as an image on the left column on his home page. You cannot miss it. If you do not remember the website, just Google Amit Inamdar, real estate broker, and you will get to his website. After you have viewed the webinar, all your questions may have been answered and you will have new questions. And this is when you can have a one-on-one meeting with Amit for your loan pre-approval and neighborhood selection. So Amit, and this one-on-one meeting is absolutely free.
yes, absolutely. That is free consultation. They call it an initial consultation. That's a true power hour with me. And this webinar is a must. I typically meet prospective home buyers only after they had a chance to educate themselves. Without education, the fear sets in and the fear derails the ambitions of home ownership. So, more on that after we come back after a short commercial break.
Have you joined the Happily Ever After Club?
Happily Ever After Club?
Happily Ever After Club. Membership is automatic once you buy your dream home from Amit Inamdar. He's both real estate and mortgage broker. One stop, no need to shop.
Oh, Amit Inamdar from Own Sweet Home.
Yes, that's Amit from OWN Own Sweet Home. Call him today, 510-364-6686. Again, 510-364-6686. Or visit ownsweethome.net. That is OWNOwnSweetHome.net. DRE number 0135552 NMLS 236574.
Welcome back, friends. This is Amit Inamdar. And if you are in the market to sell, buy or finance your home, you will get unbiased advice that will save you money. And that is my promise to you. To get hold of me, just Google my name, Amit Inamdar, real estate broker, and you will know ways to find me. Having all your questions answered at one location and by one person means saving time, money, and having peace of mind that you are being cared for by someone like me who knows this business. Today we are talking about important topic of helping you before, during, and after your home ownership.
Listeners, if you have any questions, 510-770-1550. 510-770-1550.
Looks like we have another caller. Hi, this is Amit. How can I help? Hi, how can I help? This is Amit.
Hi, Amit. My name is Raja. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Or see if you know about this. This Obama forgiveness program for the short sale, is that still in effect or it has ended on the 2014?
Wow, that's a good question, okay, because that was the Tax Forgiveness Act. I know there was an extension filed. To tell you the truth, I don't know the answer to that offhand right now. Okay? I know there was a request made and they wanted to have it extended, but I don't know whether the Tax Forgiveness Act has been extended beyond what it was. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
So, Amit, when someone likes the home, suppose a buyer likes the home, what do you typically do?
Right. This is where all the knowledge and expertise come together. You all know how the market is today. Number of buyers exceeding the available homes in the marketplace. How do sellers price their homes? As your negotiator, I find out as much information about the sellers and the home they are selling. This allows me to guide as a first-time home buyer with the right price for that home. Remember, there are 4 different values for the home. There is a marketing value of the home, there is a market value of the home, there is an appraised value of the home, and there is an assessed value of the home. All these values have impact on your home ownership. Knowing these and the terms of the contract, I present a winning bid to the sellers.
I remember seeing a picture where it shows how the home looks in front of not in the eyes of different people. Yeah.
Right,
so
right.
how the county looks at it, how the buyer looks at it, how the seller looks at it, and also the appraisal.
Seller thing he has got a mansion. The tax assessor thinks it's like a palace. I mean, they're going to tax you the hell out of it. Appraiser looks at it and says, what a shitty home, and it's like basically bring the price down, and you will actually curse the appraiser for that. But anyway, this is like kind of funny.
It is a funny picture.
Funny picture. So the thing is, everybody has a different, and the buyer says, boy, the house is so small. Every bedroom for every buyer is so small in this country. I just can't believe that. But that's how it is. Anyway.
So Amit, that's a very systematic and informative approach in this confusing marketplace. I totally agree on that one. So no wonder your clients love you for what you do. And we talked about that also in one of our shows. So now they are your happy clients, or rather I say member of your happily ever after club.
Absolutely. The membership is automatic when you buy, sell or finance your home with me.
Hey,
However,
Amit, you have your Happily Ever After Club video on your website as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, if you go to the register for the webinar, at the bottom of that webinar registration, you have a video of all the Happily Ever After families, and it's fun to watch them. It's just a nice smile, and everybody is so satisfied with their home ownership and happy. So that's really good. So of course, I mean, the membership, as I said, is automatic when you buy, sell, or finance your home with me. However, my services don't end there. Now you get to participate in fun activities like Fun Day Monday, like we talked about in the beginning of the show. We have client appreciation get-togethers and the parties that are family friendly. And on the business side, you get this annual ownership review, the mortgage planning, and rate monitoring services. So that's the during part of the home ownership.
Well, that's a great way to stay in touch with Amit. Having fun along the way while helping clients meet their home ownership needs.
Yep.
Really, really great way. Could you elaborate on the during home ownership business activities?
Absolutely. So the annual home ownership review looks at how comfortable you are with the decision you made. Has the family situation changed? More kids growing up to promote into middle or high schools, or are you becoming an empty nester with the kids going to college? Has the job situation changed that requires moving from the one house to another, in-state, out-of-state, or within the Bay Area? All these activities are looked at. We just had a caller who wanted to actually rent his home and buy another. So the thing is, that's a part of this annual home ownership review. And even if you are not thinking about it, just by sitting down with me and looking at the options, kind of gives you a perspective of how you can best utilize the asset that you currently have, your home. Other things are, of course, do you want to invest in real estate? Buying a bigger, better home, like we talked about. List goes on and on with various options. The mortgage planning involves doing a cash-out refinancing, getting a home equity line of credit for home upgrades or maybe college education, or buying an investment property. A lot of times people have the mortgage of like very little mortgage, maybe under $500,000, but the house is worth almost $1.5 million. So there is a $1 million equity sitting in the house, And what's your return on equity? That's the question. That $1 million can be used to make more money, and that's return on equity is not something that gets looked at very carefully. And all those options are discussed when we have this mortgage planning and home ownership reviews annually that go on.
Oh, and then come the time to sell and move on.
Yes, of course. And of course, I like to help there too, because that's the part of my buy, sell, and finance activities. So when I'm representing the sellers, my purpose is to get the top dollars for the seller's home, getting the highest price in shortest possible time and with least amount of headaches for it's like an every seller's requirement. So when I engage with sellers, I typically offer 4 free services for home sellers. And they are pinpoint price analysis, so figuring out what the value of the home is in today's market. I do a room-by-room review. I do a silent market sale. And I also do a free financial analysis on rent versus sell, buy versus buy first, sell later, or sell first, buy later type of analysis. And those kind of help plan your finances. Sometimes, a lot of times, you don't have unlimited resources. So within those resources, how you can do these activities that you want to do, and I plan for those.
So Amit, can you tell us more about all these 4 services that you talked about, starting with pinpoint analysis and maybe room by room review?
Sure. First of all, if you are in the market to sell, call me. I will give you all neighborhood recent sales and statistics. I will also provide you with a 20-page home valuation report filled with historical sales, neighborhood statistics, and amenities. Based on this information, I like to set up a meeting to view your home. The pinpoint price analysis can only be completed after seeing your home. When I visit, I go room by room, giving you my advice on improvements, changes, and upgrades to make your home ready for sale. Based on the changes required and the changes you are comfortable making, I give you different values for your home. This pinpoint price analysis helps you get your home sold for the highest price in any market.
And your room by room review is completed using Google Glass.
Yeah, absolutely. As I walk through your home, I use my Google Glasses to document the existing home condition. So I can then be compared with the sale-ready home. This is like a virtual tour before and after. I have found Google Glasses very useful for my consultation with the sellers. Just to continue on your previous question, the silent market sale is also good for people who do not want to go through the trouble of the open homes and many buyers visiting their home. I have a large database of home buyers, and I market the home to them for a quick sale, even without being on MLS. I have had clients who wanted to keep their home sale a secret from the neighbors due to family situations, and they have been successful selling using my silent market.
So Amit, we are almost ran out of time today.
It looks like that.
So thank you for the wonderful show. And Amit, we talked about how you help your clients before, during, and after the home ownership.
Right.
So as Amit indicated, you need a real expert who can identify, educate, and negotiate the deal on your side. So call him today after the show, 510-364-6686.
Okay, and have a great weekend. Happy buying, selling, and financing.